Yes, Lord.
Man.
Yes, Lord. Yo. I was lost doing 80 in the Pathfinder, then I caught a flat tire. Remember taking advice from someone who said they the truth, but it was satire. Starving to death, listening to a fat liar. I was beefing with the Mac buyers who had back-to-back priors. They thought that I would fade the black, now I'm back, swinging his gat until it blasts fire. Enemy called for backup, I guess it backfired. My soul was fake until I heard the ancient truth. Hands up in the church house, watch me raise the roof. It's a battle between my flesh and the spirit. I fear it's always at war like Wolverine and Sabretooth. I feel the pain of prophets, speak the truth plain, they mock it. They said the dame to entertain, but Sheila Rain to bob it. I aim to rock it, I ain't gon' stop it, clip bang and pop it. The only thing left is the serpent's fangs in my prayer closet. Whoa, you gon' get this truth when you near me. Praying that whoever has ears, hope you can hear me clearly. It's like they don't understand. Praying for their soul, cause I don't want that blood on my hands. Blood on my hands, blood on my hands. I don't want that blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. I don't want that. I don't want that blood on my hands. The Lord woke me up to intercede. It's about to be a long night. I heard something growl in the shadows. It's a dog fight. In the darkness, my eyes start to glow like they fog lights. Covered in the blood, feel like Carrie on a prom night. They asked me why you preaching to the hooligans. Who is you again? Them dudes is my truest friend. The stench from the pool of sin is like who brought the sewer and still pursuing them. A suit and tie inside of that casket just wasn't silver rum. I'm trying to give them heaven. My home feel like a haven. Remember growing up, we was them kids that's misbehaving. They stopped shooting for the stars and just ended up pistol waving. A sweet tooth for twisted metals. Hope they don't submit to cravings, huh? So don't lose y'all soul, the truth hard. That's why I spit it with a few bars bold. I don't care who y'all know, just connect with the Lord. Cause the scars on his back look like a QR code. Whoa. You gon' get this truth when you near me. Praying that whoever has ears, hope you can hear me clearly. It's like they don't understand. Praying for their soul, cause I don't want that blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. I don't want that blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. I don't want that blood on my hands.
Yo, it's another Tuesday night, blackmarket.tv. Share, like, subscribe, all that jazz. It's been a while since we had y'all at the Weekly Interrtupt. What is good, my homies? What is good?
Yo, we back.
What up, Solo?
Damn, y'all still ugly. It's crazy.
So stupid.
Man, my mouth, bro.
We got more people in the building, too.
Hey, we got visitors. Watch your mouth, son.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead,
That's
Solo.
some respect, bro.
Go
Yo,
off.
shout out to everybody out here. Y'all uglier than ever. You know what I'm saying? We took a few weeks off, and I don't need the social media got y'all looking ugly. People dying got y'all looking ugly. People performing at the halftime show got y'all looking ugly. Y'all here just all out ugly. Y'all over here, y'all judging everybody. Y'all doing all kind.
I'm good.
Man, y'all, all of y'all need them facial lifts. Y'all need spiritual BBLs. Y'all need all kind of things in your life right now because y'all is straight up
BBLs.
ugly.
Spiritual
fat.
BBLs.
Spiritual BBLs.
You heard what I said.
That's crazy.
Spiritual BBL. This
Oh,
fucking guy,
bro.
bro.
That's a wild shit.
It is some wild shit. Yo, it's been a while since we've been on here. We got the homie Johnnie here.
Yo.
We got the homie DJ Double Up in the building.
Oh, what's good?
We got BB in the building. Then you already know Lo, Solo, myself. Man, it's been a little while, and we got a whole crowd. What's up, man? How y'all been this week?
It's been busy, bro. It's been busy, bro. Which is a blessing, bro. You know what I mean? Imagine we just knocked out the Loud on 7th joint. Everybody was tuned into that.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, if I'm not mistaken, Prez, which y'all boys was out there in Georgia, getting it popping out.
You were doing comedy.
Doing comedy on tours and shit, and we just been super busy, bro. Like, it's been crazy.
Guess where I was?
And
Puerto Rico. I seen you, bro. I seen you.
And
I
tell
seen
them not to be scared though.
Yeah.
I
But
was
you
on
know
the-
you
I
was
was on
hurting
the-
when you got back.
I was on the beach with my triple white beat.
This mug. Johnny been over here dealing with battlers on this ETD event coming up. You saw how he shook his head the minute I said that shit.
Hey, man.
I know this is depressing.
No. It's all good, man. We're excited to get it and knocked out. I'm more mad that Cash Money No Limit gonna have their verses that night. I don't know if y'all
are
seen
they?
that. Yeah, they just announced it.
That's
So
boo.
it is what it is.
Our live's gonna be.
It'll
more
be
lit.
on YouTube. Yeah, it'll be on YouTube next day. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, we're gonna have a lit
Trash.
live, so that's all right. You can tune into
Let's
us
watch that
instead.
trash. Everybody want to watch that trash.
what? Cash Money No Limit?
Trash.
Oh, you from New York? You one of them? You biased? You want? That's what that is?
You're right.
I
Yeah,
really
man.
want to get started on that. I'm just gonna leave it alone where it's at, bro. Solo, you got that.
So Lil Wayne is trash?
I
Nah,
don't think so.
Oh, okay, well,
I can't.
So I was like,
I
I
got-
think it's gonna be amazing. I think it's gonna be amazing because I was arguing with people about No Limit and how they started shit, and you know what I mean, they dope, and you know what I mean, they got historic music, and I'm a fan of it. But certain people don't agree with me, bro, and that's okay.
No Limit. They both have classics, but No Limit's the Cash Money shutting that down.
oh yeah, they can't be Cash Money.
They
Ain't no
can't
way.
be. No Limit. You got hits. You did it first, but
You
Cash
can't,
Money. That's
they can't beat the first wave of Cash Money, let alone if they mess around and bring Drake and Nicki and all that. There's
Facts.
no way. It's
Facts.
impossible.
facts.
Shout out Skilla in the
impossible.
chat, by the way. Appreciate you, Skilla. He said Full House. Been a minute. Yes, it has. I think it's been like about a month, right?
Yeah, it's been about a month.
Yeah,
Been
y'all
around months.
superstars, bro.
Nah, we ain't
Even a
superstars.
little-
Over here, bro.
We just been working. What did you say, Ian, earlier? You gotta let them know we've been doing this shit. We do this shit for
Been
real.
doing this shit. Long time.
Superstars.
Well, we've
B.
been we were more live than in the internet live. Like, check us out, like outside. We've been outside.
We have been outside. a bit.
You hear what she said? Go ahead, sis.
Outside, man. You want to see us
Yeah,
live? Okay, person, bro.
They're gonna catch us live again October 25th outside.
Oblivion. Get familiar.
Oblivion. October
I'm excited
25th, pay-per-view. I'm excited too.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been this excited about a rap battle event for
Yeah.
a minute.
It's just
think-
everything about it. It's the
I
venue.
think the hype is real. I think the ones putting it on are real, and they they standing on it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I love my man Angel, but he asking for it.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where we
he
going
looking
off the rip. That's where we going.
he looking for it. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man's like I only got but so much fat to cover him since he's losing all that weight, but I don't think I cover all the shots. You know what I'm saying? But he's on his own, B. At this point, yo, Angel, I love you, my guy. You know, he Bodie and all that, but I can't help you out on this one.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Were you upset when he posted that, or did you laugh at it
You talk about the
initially when he was talking shit about the whole Loso battle?
I wasn't upset. I just didn't understand it. Because if you knew our history, which he does very well, like we wasn't Team Loso, and he was Team Loso. So it seemed like there was like a flip flop. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Loso, we had a conversation. So we squared. We found out that there was somebody in the middle actually trying to play us against each other. So we talked like men, and we squared it away. So I would have thought that deal would have been like, oh, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, everybody's got their opinion. I don't know where the switch to him and, you know, trying to, how do I say this without sounding crazy? It sounded like he's trying to back other battlers versus somebody, Loso, which he used to call his king. I don't get that, but, you know, everybody got their own opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, he did say that the arcade's growing on him, apparently.
After Mike P, what are you gonna say?
Yeah, that's facts. What you doing right now? What?
Yo,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Did Solo bring Acapulco's back from PR?
Yeah, he,
Excuse me. First of all, we got guests. Second of all, Second of all, wifey in the kitchen, she about to display her egg roll skills to the world,
Mm.
and I'm the one, and I
Mm.
gotta try them out. So this one is a bulgogi, kimchi rice, cheesecake with kimchi rice, and all whatever, right? And I just had the buffalo chicken mac and cheese egg roll that she did,
Ooh, that sounds
That
good.
sounds real
and
good.
then she did a pastelon egg roll,
Stop it!
right? Right.
BB
So
says she's on the way.
right. So I had to give it a taste test while it's hot, and you want me to wait for this to be over the taste? Come on, bro.
He's like, I ain't
You
doing
know what I'm
none of
saying?
that.
Can we get back to it? Because you just interrupted my flavor right now. I gotta go take an Ozempic shot real quick, and you just interrupting this whole session right now. So continue, please. Thank you. Back to the battle. Back to the battle.
Yeah, October 25th.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
October 25th at the Grand. It's a movie. This ain't no regular battle. It's gonna be filmed. You already know Lucas Vision. Shout out to Arcade.
Yeah.
Shout out to Loso. Shout out to Rose. Marv one. I'm excited to see the Marv one battle too.
Yeah, that one's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
Which is the last?
Rose
Which
looked
is
like
the last battle?
he
Which are those
focused.
two are the
he's
last
locked
battle?
in.
The Rose is the last battle.
Nah,
No.
last
Loso
battle?
Arcade's the last battle.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was Rose Marv one, but he actually said nah. I think it should be Loso Arcade. So that was actually Rose call.
That's fire.
Yo, Rose is the truth, man. He humble, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I
Doing it.
would tell Lozo kiss my, anyways.
Nah, man, it's all good, man. Like, you know, the one thing about the squad, you know what I'm saying, is that everybody's got a common goal. Like we're trying to put on for the city. There's the egos aren't there. You know what I'm saying? It's like when we see something, if there's an opportunity, we're looking at, all right, how can we fit Lucas in there? All right, how we gonna get Rose in there? Even y'all boys, like, all right, what about Black Market? How we gonna, all right,
And I
what's
appreciate
Wells
that.
doing? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we operate. But because the goal, everybody's got the same goal, and that's to put the city on. You know what I'm saying? So Loso actually
and what I will
shares that.
say, and what I will say, besides all that, I gotta give your flowers to your team for the way y'all hold down the community.
Oh,
The
respect.
way
Thank you.
y'all serve y'all community. I don't know if anybody else giving you flowers. I know you don't want the flowers. I know it comes from the heart, but feeding these families, you know what I'm saying? Taking care of your community is that's where I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
These idiotic churches out here
Oh shoot.
don't do half the work. Don't get me started. Don't do half the work.
I thought you was a pastor. Somebody told me you was a pastor, so that just caught me off guard.
Nah, okay, so now that we here, my public apology to now that we here, my public apology to you, because this is how we met. We met in a chat, right? Angel posted something about religion. I said something, you said something. I thought you had said something that
I
was
don't even.
provocative.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I don't even remember.
Because
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. I know it's irrelevant. I know you didn't remember,
Yeah.
but I remember everything because my goal is to not have beef with nobody. My goal is to always unite beyond
We got
whatever
into it.
beliefs are.
We got into it.
Okay, so this is, again, it's my public apology, bro. Can I do it?
No, I'm asking. I didn't know we got into.
I'm trying to explain, my bro. I'm trying to give you your
Okay.
flowers, man. Can you hold them? Can you water them?
Yo, where my popcorn at?
All right, so cool. So boom. So then I said something.
I think I can see the chat, man.
I said something to the extent of, well, here comes a Hebrew Israelite talking crazy.
Oh.
He's like,
Right.
oh, you're that guy.
I remember that.
Right.
Okay.
And again, I judged you for a comment and not who you were.
Okay.
Now, but once you're talking, I go to your profile. Obviously, I do the research. Boom. I was like, all right, homie's well studied. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? XYZ. And then come to find out you was with City Squad, and you know what I'm saying? We work with Annex. You work with Annex. You know what I'm saying? And then I started following y'all and see what y'all do for the community.
Okay.
So
Respect.
I'm like, I salute these dudes because I might be a follower. I don't really consider myself a Christian. I'm a follower, a believer. That word Christian goes crazy with it. And I I beef more with the religion, and I beef more with churches than I beef with people that are not from that side of town. Because of
We on the
things like
same
this.
page then, because I said the same thing. I don't call myself a Christian. I say I'm a follower of Christ. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
That's where I'm going with it. So this is why I'm giving you flowers on how you, because we do the same thing on our end. Our job over here is you trying to build a community center for the community to insert God's word, not a church, to
Right.
bring the community. We try to bring community, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what we do over here. Y'all do over there on a bigger scale. Because
Respect.
we just getting started. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm giving you flowers above all.
Thank you, brother. I
You know what
appreciate
mean?
that. I appreciate
So
that.
that was my, you know what I mean? So go ahead, imagine, carry on with the podcast, bro.
Hey, man.
We got some flowers going over here, but I do appreciate y'all putting this on. I'm excited. I started preparing yesterday some of the screens. I got all the Photoshop files from Annex. Shout out Annex for that. The location is dope. Shout out Wells. He's got
Sure. Shout out Wells.
Very dope, upscale looking location. It's gonna look like a movie in there. So
Thank God it's not an e-boy, son. Hallelujah.
Oh yeah, now we listen. Lucas was not about to be in any place that it's gonna be hot and it's what like Lucas is like, nah, bro, we gotta, so that wasn't finna happen. A lot of battles, that's what you get. You're crammed in a room or something. Nah, we wasn't trying to have that.
I've seen a few like that, and I will say the live's not gonna be on a cell phone.
Oh yeah, nah.
So you're trying to grab that pay-per-view.
It's gonna be on some professional stuff.
Yeah.
See, y'all throwing shots. Y'all got people mad at me. I ain't even.
Now I'm not throwing shots. I'm just saying. I seen some lies. Listen. I see people pay for things like that, and sometimes I'm sitting here like, yo, like, okay, but we charging the same thing, and we put a lot of work into this, and I think I think there's something to say about what you're presenting to your audience.
Right. For sure.
Because it's one thing to look at the audience and go, all right, I just want people to be able to see the battles and be included. Right. But you want to give quality when you're doing that.
Absolutely.
I think it does good for your artist. It does good for your promoter. It does good for your brand and for the audience. Like, I want to hear it. I figure if I'm somebody watching this, I want to hear this shit. I want to see this shit clear. I don't want to be bopping between somebody's head, like, you know what I'm saying? Right. I want to be able to see it straight on.
But that's obviously, the quality is our thing too. You know what I'm saying? So especially with the squad, brotherhood, and then the quality. You know what I'm saying? Those are two of the things. But that comes directly from Annex, because Annex always had good quality with his battles. His camera game was on point. So Luke is just carrying the torch with that. So for sure.
And I do believe that for me, from where I view it and my history here, I felt like ETD is who raised the bar when it came to quality on battles.
Absolutely.
Like, a lot of motherfuckers were dropping battles, and there were dope battles, and there were some dope moments. But when ETD came on the scene and they started putting that cinema kind of quality, the crazy intros, the build-ups, the different loots on the on the final exports, like, it made it look like a movie.
Right. That's how it's supposed to look. Like, what's the point of, think about this from an artist standpoint. What's the point? I'm writing the dopest lyrics I can, my pen game, my showmanship, and then when it goes out to the masses, it looks like shit. It sounds like shit.
Right.
What you doing it for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Production is everything.
Yep.
So
shout out Lucas and Annex in the chat too. Over here. Annex says salute, fellas. Lucas says dope.
That's it. That's all they gotta say. Y'all tripping, bro.
Well, you got some tracks that you sent us. You got a project coming, right?
Oh yeah. We're gonna drop that. Right now it's looking like Black Friday. We were gonna drop it sooner, but Oblivion is kind of taking up a lot of time, so it was like, let's just push this out. But yeah, Valley of the Dry Bones 2. That's me and Cuzzo Main from the Villains.
Tough.
I think it's fire. I think it might be my best project to date, or I should say our best project. So Valley of the Dry Bones 1 did really well. You know what I'm saying? I got love from New York and stuff. That's because we rap a certain kind of way. But I gave you some tracks. I gave you. You want to drop one now?
Yeah, let's play.
Let's
play one right now.
You want me to talk about it a little bit? You want me to amp it up a little bit? We got. The one I sent you. Well, I sent you two. One's Five Venoms Part 2. Part 1 was on the Paperline soundtrack we did a couple years ago.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all remember that. The movie that was Ryan, my homeboy Ryan Watts. He shot that, sold out the Tampa Theater for that premiere. But City Squad and Matt Smooth, we did the soundtrack to that. But there was 5 Venoms Part 1 on there. This is 5 Venoms Part 2. It's me, Cuzzo Main, Laz, Vinny, so the villains as a group. And then Rose. Rose is on there.
Okay.
So that's that one. And then the other one I sent you was it's called Better. That's me, Cuzzo Main, and Charlie Clips.
Fire.
So those are 2 on there. But we got some bangers on there. We got, like I told you before, we got Pastor Troy's back on the album. J Dash, Tampa Tony's on there. Like I said, we got the last verse from Young Noble, which is crazy. That was just a whole crazy chain of events that happened there. Because I was just talking to him. We was talking about shooting a music video for it and everything. And next thing I know, I started getting calls like, "Oh, you heard what happened? You heard what happened?" I'm like, "Nah." He's like, "Bro, no, Young Noble dead." I was like, "What?" I'm just talking to Buddy. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, crazy.
But that means a lot to me because Tupac and Nas are like my number 1 on my top 5. So that meant a lot to me.
Okay. Damn, that's crazy.
I'm looking forward to hearing that.
So which one we playing first?
Let's do the 5 Venoms first.
Let's get us hype.
The Charlie Clips one is a little bit more up tempo, so we'll do the 5 Venoms first. It's more
5 Venoms first. Charlie Clips is also hosting
Yeah,
Oblivion.
that's it.
Is he
Charlie
not?
Clips is hosted Oblivion. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He better be. He got a deposit, so he better be.
How'd that come about?
Well, we just got a good working relationship. You know, I'll say this, and we could talk about more about this later. One of the problems I see in Tampa, which what we talk about, we don't really have is bad business. When you do good business, you keep working relationships. Like Pastor Troy, I've had a working relationship with him for like over a decade. Charlie Clips, probably about 5-6 years. I met him through Rose and Vic, but you know, as long as you solid with people, you're not glazing them. You know what I'm saying? You keep it real, do good business. Like people, they respect that and they respect you, and that line of communication stay open.
Right.
So he's been real. Anything I need, he always be like, yeah, yo, Pete, yeah, I got you, Pete. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's all good there.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, well, we're gonna play this 5 Venoms, and then we're gonna come back, talk some more. We got some updates on things coming up in the next few weeks, also as well. And I got some latest news we're gonna talk about too. So, 5 Venoms, right? 5 Venoms 2.
Yep, let's go.
All right.
Let's see who you are. So come on, show your stuff. Let's see it. I see. You're the centipede, number 1.
Yeah. It's the Venoms Part 2. Yeah. Inshallah. I'm God, second to none. Wrecking shop, helicopter metal, I'm Jekyll and Hyde. You better run, landslide. I'm coming to let them hands fly, guns and knives. Copy that, katana slash, swinging so hard to give you a tan line. I don't got them all. I drop a call, it'll be more street sweepers than a Harry Potter brawl. You spitting that tough shit, then you got the law. You don't want beef, you want peace. Leap, snatch a chunk from the belly of the beast. This chestnut checkers, you just the pawn. I'm a king when my bishops hit the alarm. And we finna clean up the rooks. Took a page out the novel, seen us in book. Shook. You a halfway crook, get my pathway, look at what the math say.
Hey yo, 20 years ago, you be considered an OG. Nowadays, just another nigga that owed me. I roll deep and hold heat. Shit can get very scary, real life. None of my gun bars is imaginary. I've been crossed the Rubicon, ain't no returning. So you must acknowledge me like my reign is Roman. You're quick to choose a side, pussy. Now you shaking like seizures. Cross this empire, niggas aiming straight for your Caesar. Wordsmith, my 4-5 a superb bitch who only hits cars on top of domes like it's bird shit. I put you in rotation like this L nigga, hold this. You say you wanna smoke, well it's Friday, you know this. You slow bitch, you wouldn't even puff a cigarette. I'm dirty on the rooftop, detonating my niggas and niggerettes. My heart got niggas wanting to kill me, cause I'm the best there is,
Rose.
best there was, and the best that ever will be, nigga.
Ain't come to parlay with niggas, this a quick pick. They ain't seen a ruler like this Represent slick rigs, snipers in positions with rifles in the district. That'll put your head next to the grits and the biscuits. What I meant is death can come in an instant, though it's distant. I'm relentless. I come from the trenches where it's tension. Young niggas on Twitter catching bodies over mentions. It started on the net, but in the streets it transitioned. Now I'm back to the booth and the bars on my pen shit. Last year I caught a charge, this week I was sentenced. I guess that's why I rap with conviction, cause it's fiction. The track feel like a kung fu flick. I let the fifth kick, yeah, I got a kung fu grip. 9 with 'em, 5 hit 'em like Rick James, bitch. 5 niggas, 5 venom, 5 ways I could end 'em. All these bullets got names and I got places to send 'em.
I fall asleep, then I wake up, brain on some sick things. Know that this ain't the way that you making a quick name. So at this stage, it's safer to stray from my disdain. I fight with blades in the rain like I'm Nick Gage. I might complain, but I ain't finna quit making. You lanes fear the name and you ain't finna get saved. And I believe in God, but I ain't him at all. This total destruction, seeking peace, don't try and get involved in this environment of dogs. A Gemini, so yes, the other side exists, but when it's time to spit, no, I ain't finna fall. So what you want? Blue or red pill? Your music garbage, it don't matter who you let here. I shatter rules and shatter who's the best here. Don't matter to you this year, it'll matter to you next year. I'd rather prove a threat's here than let near the thought that it's sweet. Refuse to let them make a martyr of me. I came too far to retreat, hard to compete with it. You weak and quit releasing it. Please proceed to keep it if it's meaningless. Feeble attempt to defeat the kid is crazy. Don't need to send the Navy deep if he attempt to fade.
Yeah. Call J number, expect the 8th wonder. Trace straight to your face, hotter than 8 summers. Niggas ape hunters, I know shooters making Drake numbers. Chop your heads off, try to take from us. Black samurai, only test me if you plan to die. That's hopping out the flame into the panda fry. Scholars study my verse, listen and analyze. I leave them speeches like pantomimes, not a fan of mine. Opposition gets sick, they try to fantasize about me falling off, yet I rise, and they can't surmise how I make the improbable possible. No obstacle was built strong enough for me to not get through. No hole in me, MCs holding rosaries. Flow colder than polar breeze, bet your solar freeze. Won't let them rest, no, you get no reprieve. No, they hope to go to leave, but I won't concede. I'm taking no L's, like it's Christmas time. You struggle, just hit and go. I'm at the finish line, got that perpetual glow, you can't diminish mine. In fact, I just entered my prime, now it's Venom time. You don't want beef with these 5 guys, forget the fries, I'm serving Molotov, Mai Tais. Big dog, stay the fuck off of my side. Pussy won't try, he gon' need more than 9 lives.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Shout out to Juice XO. Thank you for my producer on that one.
Yeah,
My dog
production was
Juice.
dope. Juice
Yeah.
XO.
But that track right there, you could kind of tell what we was going for, the Wu-Tang, vibe, just straight bars spitting back to back. So yeah, one of my favorite ones. But the album,
Lo saying you know how to vibe to that, son.
yeah, he was, yeah.
Shout out to
My
all
bad,
the MCs on that, man.
Yeah.
That
My
was
bad,
dope.
son.
Yeah, again, that was Maine, me, Rose, Laz, then Vinny. And the whole concept was just to piss people off real quick. The whole concept was when we did the first joint, was we were sitting in there, it was like, man, I don't think there's 5 MCs in the city that could take us on, and people feel some type of way about that, but that's what that was.
You see what they saying?
Yeah.
You see what they said, Solo? You see what they said?
Yeah, I don't know
Solo?
about all that.
But yeah.
No, I like that. That shit. That's some bar spitter shit.
But that's the beauty of this project, because Valley of the Dry Bones Part 1 was very conscious. You know what I'm saying? It was very pro-black, talking about shit that was going on in the U.S. This one is just, we went in there trying to make hits, and we wanted every song to sound different. So you'll get what the fuck? What the fuck? So every song we got a Juke song on there. That's why we got Tampa Tony and J Dash on. Every song is different, So what's going on here, man? What is this? What's going on?
I think it's almost Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't celebrate that, so
He said I don't celebrate.
I ain't
that.
know what was going on.
You never know what's gonna happen at the show, bro.
Yo, babe, let me get that holy water, babe.
Yeah. Santo. That's funny. But yeah, so no, I dig it though. So do you have more tracks like this on the album, or was this the let me just slap him with bars track?
With the hippity the rippity rap?
Yeah.
Yo, rippity rap, that's
Because
crazy.
I feel like y'all are boss
There's
definitely
like
more of this, right?
We was rapping on the other joint we gave you with clips, but the beat is very trendy. But
Okay, I got you.
But there's another one. There's one more.
There's one more.
They all sound different though. But yeah. We spitting on all of them now, but some of them sound a little bit more southern than that one.
Okay.
If that's what you.
No, that's good. That's good.
For those that think No Limit is trash.
Southern?
That's trash.
More southern?
Yeah, like the beat selection and whatnot.
That's Los's vibe right there. You like, yeah, give me that shot.
I've never been up north. Like, to me, that's up north rap. Like, it's dope. I listened to it, that's why I grew up. You know what I mean? That's how I learned to rap. But I would love to hear some Southside shit, some shit from the South.
You better say it's dope.
Right.
But you know, if you see, my personal opinion is, if you're a good artist, you could do it all. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Like I ain't never been a one trick pony, but I grew up like that. I grew up listening to Bone, Tupac, Biggie, Goody Mob, Outkast. I listened to all of it. Like most of my friends only listen to like UGK and shit like that. I was listening to all that shit. But that was everybody know like Killer Craze. Like he was across the street, so he would like the big homie. So he would be like, "Hey, listen to this." And pass me like the purple tape or something, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up listening to that kind of shit.
So let's see how open-minded you are with music. How you feel about this Bad Bunny thing?
I don't feel shit about it.
Yeah.
What's the I don't see what the problem is. I just see racism. And that's where we at in the country. You know what I'm saying? Like he the number one streaming artist right now. Why would I care? Like nobody cared about Shakira. Because he got ass and titties where he can't perform? Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? If it's music slap, it's music slap.
There's still going to be big booty Latinos.
They're going to be on stage. Yeah, I already know. I already know.
A lot.
Bro, at his concert, even the plants got raped.
Oh, shoot. That's different. Hey, yo.
Did you get to go to that concert or no?
Who?
You. Did you get to go?
Bro? You really asking me
I'm asking you questions, bro. You was in PR. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
if you ain't, I won't judge you, bro.
On the couch. On Amazon on the couch.
I watched that show too.
Tell me that wasn't a cultural vibe.
That was.
It was for sure.
That was. I hope
full production.
I hope he raps in Spanish the whole fucking show.
It sounds like he is. He said you got 4 months to learn it.
Did you see that shit on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah. But my thing is, like, we done sat through some of the most boring halftime shows ever, and it's just like, if it's black or Latino, they got a problem. They crying about something. It
was crying about Kendrick last year too.
Oh yeah.
Shout out RK. Shout out Jonathan JT Radio in the chat as well.
What up, RK?
It was all diss records last year, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was one diss record. What you talking about?
Yeah, the whole performance, he was dissing everybody was catching this, huh? Again, I was cool with it. I'm just saying that the people have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put Kendrick in the mix of it, and a lot of people had a problem with that.
Oh, you talking about the symbolism? You saying he was dissing because of the symbolism and whatnot?
No, I'm saying that what he was doing, what Kendrick was doing, even leading with that record. People had a problem with that.
The A minor chain.
A lot of those people weren't even American. A lot of those performers ain't even Americans either.
Yeah, that's facts.
And they're using that tactic. And then the tactic that gets me is they take all his pictures from 2020 when he was dressing up as a woman in 2020. Let me break it down for you real quick. In 2020, he dated Kylie Jenner. And you know what happens when you date a Kardashian? They take you down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
No, check it out. I'm serious. No, check it out. Check it out. Boom, right? She broke the man's heart. My man got heartbroken. He left to Puerto Rico. He was on hiatus for what, 2 years? Nobody knew where he was. He went back home. He went back to his culture, back to his roots. Then he came back out with this whole cultural vibe. He changed his whole demeanor. His whole everything, he changed it. Everything. Now it was a whole cultural vibe. and that's where he's at. So now we're using his past to create a narrative. Oh, this is the person you choose for Super Bowl. This person who dressed like this and he hasn't dressed like that since 2020.
That's what they always do though.
And he dressed like that for a reason.
And you tell me who has fell into between the Kardashians' legs and never changed their ways.
Wow, so
he's right though.
You know,
so my line?
He's right. He's right.
Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush got out of there though.
Reggie Bush got out of there. Kanye is by the end of the psych ward. How many basketball players done lost their whole
Oh, Lamar,
basketball
yeah.
Lamar started smoking crack.
Lamar turned into a crackhead. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Bad Bunny gave that girl his all. He broke his heart.
So you telling me something I didn't even know? I must have been on the rock. I didn't even know he was dating her.
Yeah, he
even
does.
even I think it's track 11 on his album. He talks about her, but he put it under a symbolism of he's speaking of Puerto Rican beaches, but he was literally speaking of her and what he went through with her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how he put it.
I don't know why men keep going over there.
Bro,
I'd be scared to death.
Scared.
Bro, it's a wasp, B. It's like
But what I will say is, I find it confusing when other Puerto Ricans have a problem with this, with him performing.
Man, listen.
What's the problem? What's the problem when you say they're having a problem with it? What's the problem?
Well, sometimes, some of them is look, he dressed like a girl.
Can I say what the problems are?
Go ahead.
Can I say what the problems are?
Go ahead.
This is exactly how they explain it. Well, he doesn't even speak English. He's a transgender. He supports that community. This is not about politics. This is an American sport. Why would we grab somebody who doesn't even speak English? Majority of football people speak English. And to me, I laugh because I'm like, bro, this is all that y'all can say. But one, he is American. He's Puerto Rican. Two, he's on top of the billboards worldwide. If y'all wanted this sport to be an American sport, you in the last 10, 15 years wouldn't have been performing, doing games in Germany, in Italy, in Brazil. So this is your goal, to reach worldwide fans. So why wouldn't you do it?
No, that's facts. That's facts. But it's not about that. It's about, just being racist.
But even other Puerto Ricans that have criticized him, it's he supports transgenders or something. Even when he did dress up in the drag outfit, that was in protest because of a transgender artist getting murdered on the island. Like, there was a purpose of why he did what he did, whether you agree with it or not. And at the end of the day, this is a man that has increased the GDP of the island single-handedly.
Yeah.
Has his whole project, this last project, if you were not Puerto Rican from the island, you're not a musician, you're not a songwriter, you're not doing anything on his project.
Even down to the concert.
Respect.
Even down to the concert. He didn't allow all the sponsors that sponsor him, that put these concerts on, the 31-day concerts, he told them, if the security guards are not from the island, I don't want them. If the workers are not from the island, I don't want them. So your sponsorship better provide revenue for workers, security guards, and everybody else, and they must come from the island.
And you know what? This crazy. Me not being Puerto Rican, I don't have no problem with that.
Right.
I think that's dope.
But here's the thing:
but at the end of the day, me being
Puerto
Puerto
Rican
Rican and me being Puerto Rican and know my island
to represent that.
Puerto Rican don't like Puerto Ricans. They don't like each other.
Well, you know what's I'm gonna say this.
That's facts.
Funny enough, when we were at the face-off for Oblivion, I was talking to Loso, and I was telling him, I was like, growing up in the black community, our perception was that Latinos were way more united than we were.
Oh no.
But yeah, I didn't know. It was until this Trump era that I was like, oh, they might be worse off than that.
Yeah.
I never see so much division. Like, I was just
Are you from the island? Are you from the mainland?
Who, me?
That's a problem.
Oh, you talking about with
Puerto Ricans? Yeah. You're not really Puerto Rican if you're
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, they don't like dark-skinned people. when I say dark skinned people,
Dominicans, I know.
No, listen to me. When I say darks, they don't like their own. There's Puerto Ricans. If you go to Puerto Rico in the city, you're gonna see some my color. If you go to Puerto Rico in the middle of the island, you're gonna see a lot of dark black Puerto Ricans. If you go to Puerto Ricans in the mountains, you're gonna see a lot of white, straight hair Puerto Ricans.
Right.
They don't like the black colored Puerto Ricans. Those are los negros. And you could, I don't care what Puerto Rican will tell you, a Puerto Rican is racist against a black skinned person.
But that
And
happens
so are the Dominicans.
That happens in every race. It's like los
I get
morenos
it.
también. They do the
That's
same
true.
shit. Los gringos hacen lo mismo. Every race does the same thing within its own within thing.
Right, I understand that. So that's what I'm saying. Because even Hurricane Maria, when Hurricane Maria happened over there, everybody went crazy to take supplies over there. I went over there and took 1,000 pounds worth of supplies. The own Puerto Ricans over here selling Temu versions of generators for $800-900 to their own people. How much money has America sent over there to fix that electric grid, and they haven't fixed it? They don't take care of their own. Like, when I talk of La Perla and going down there, the Puerto Ricans don't take care of that community. They're waiting for that community to be extinct so they can take over and do the same thing they did to Hawaii. That's why every time I go there, I spend my money there. Because they have their own hospitals, they have their own schools, they have their own stores, they have their own bar. They take care of themselves. The actual people on top of the island cut their water off and their lights off every weekend to force them out of there.
That's crazy. See, this is stuff I don't even know about. You put me on game about some of the stuff. Because like from the standpoint of a black person, like we know about Dominicans, and I got not all Dominicans. I got some wonderful Dominican brothers and sisters, but usually I'll get no, I'm not black, I'm Dominican from Dominican. I'm like, you darker than me. How the fuck you thought? You know what I'm saying? But and you know what's crazy is that they know the truth, because I say this one sister, she did that to me, and I said, you don't think you black? She said, no, I'm Dominican. I'm not black. I said, go ask that white man over there if you black. And she stopped. She looked at me. She wouldn't do that shit. I said, so you do know. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Facts.
Ignorance, bro. That's all it is ignorance.
Yeah.
So when they say, Puerto Ricans are mad at this, it doesn't
surprise us.
It doesn't surprise me because it happens all the time. I see it all the time.
But we got the same shit. We got the same shit in the black community. Like you get treated better the lighter you are. It's everywhere. Like she said, like Homegirl said, even with black people, bro, it's the same shit.
Right. It's the same in the islands. My parents are Jamaican, and it's the same.
Oh yeah.
It's the same thing in Jamaica. The light skin versus dark skin versus.
Yep.
You
just
Chinese.
don't have as much.
Well, it's all West Indies. Trinis don't, Haitians don't like Dominicans. Haitians this, Jamaicans that. It's the same. It's the same thing. It's just colorism.
I literally hear my grandma screaming, "Mira, deja de estar con esa diabla negra puta que está en la esquina," and she used to live and grew up with her.
No.
Just because she's dark, and she's my own grandma, and then the poor cousins. So I'm like, you're talking about your own family. It happens.
My grandfather didn't accept one of his grandkids because she was black, because my uncle had a baby with a black girl. Black girl, sweetest thing on earth. You know what I'm saying? And that was that generation. And that generation, it was like that. There was that. But in this generation, like Kanye said, racism's still alive. They just be concealing it.
Mm-hmm. Well, they ain't concealing that shit right now.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Open with that shit.
Yeah, they right in your face
Trump
with
came in, that was it. It was a freebie. It's a free for all now.
Yeah. Listen, if it's black or brown, they shutting it down. I'm just
saying. Can't say it any better. You can't say it any better than that.
Huh?
They're saying deporting all the Puerto Ricans. I'm like, deporting who?
They have tried.
There goes like Stella said, ignorance of bliss.
Yeah,
ignorance.
Yeah, because you watch about the Bad Bunny thing, and they talking like he's not American for real. I'm like, bro, they don't really know Fox News. You don't know that's all right.
Basic geography.
Yeah,
apparently not too bright there.
Yeah,
racist.
You can't be smart and be racist. So I mean that's fitting.
I agree with that.
And I tell people if you're racist, bro, that means you deal in absolute. So for you to believe that all of these people are bad because they look like this, that means you have to also believe that all these people are good. Ain't no way in hell I'll tell you that.
Yeah. You
Ain't
gotta
no
be a
way
little
in
slow
hell.
to believe that.
Yeah.
I got a few bridges to sell to you. You know, for that shit. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's why we got Oblivion, because, you know what I'm saying, we mixing all the cultures. We got Latino rappers. We got white rappers.
It is a mix. You know what?
Jewish rappers.
I was actually telling him. I was telling him this, right?
What's that?
I said the battles have a very mixed crowd.
That's true.
It's not like men, women. It's not. It's usually age groups, different ethnicities. It's definitely a mixed bag of a crowd, and I've always found that fascinating because, like, if you go to a rap show, it's usually a sausage fest. Let's be real. Like,
except for Wu-Tang. That's the best crowd you could ever go for a hip-hop concert.
Right. But
just in battles, you were explaining that to me. I didn't know it was so
a mixed
diverse.
bag. It's a lot of different people. It's a lot of different age groups. People love the competitiveness and stuff like that of the battle. So yeah.
You
To
guys
your
learning
point.
your Spanish?
Huh?
You guys learning your Spanish? I'll be more for like Aaron and
I think Duolingo is offering free Spanish lessons for 4 months for the next 4 months.
I got 4 months.
They are.
Oh, that's real?
Yeah, for real. I think they have a code Benito something you put in
Bad
there.
Bunny did that? Look at that.
Yeah. Listen, he's trying to build bridges here.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's crazy.
Trying to build bridges, and they're over there declaring war on cities.
I mean, the real winner is the NFL. They're the real winner in all of this.
They are. They're gonna have a very watched halftime.
Oh yeah, somebody was arguing with me about that the other day, talking about something. Oh, that's not gonna get more views just because he's. Man.
It's gonna be
I'm
record
like,
breaking.
yeah, bit because YouTube counts now.
Yeah.
That's how Kendrick beat Michael Jackson was the YouTube views. But you don't think worldwide they're gonna be watching Bad Bunny?
It's gonna be record breaking.
Yeah, for sure.
I already bet two gringos at work that it's gonna be the biggest watch Super Bowl ever.
For sure.
Oh yeah, that's where it was on your post, Los. Yeah, yeah. But you know, we can't tell racist people nothing.
Listen, I want to just put it in perspective real quick. He has 79 million monthly listeners.
That's crazy.
On his Spotify. Over 79. Over 79 point. It's like 79.6.
Those are all the sucias, bro.
And then he's got 51 million subscribers on YouTube.
He said it's all sucias.
Yeah.
Nah, those are all the sucias.
He might be the only one making a little money off of the bullshit.
Big Pun taught me that word. I know what that means.
Listen, you want to listen to this better track?
Oh yeah, we can get into that. Yeah, that's better. That's you already know.
Let's get into that.
Cuzzo Main, myself, Charlie Clips.
Okay. And what was the theme of this track?
When you hear the beat, it was supposed to be a love song, and I was like, "Nah, we're gonna go to Nas Tupac right on this one."
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
let's run it.
Everybody got a love story, you know what I'm talking about? Mine's different though. I'm a movement by myself, but baby, you gon' move the crowd. Set a nigga up just to lay his ass down. You never run for nothing, baby, you go round for round. They ask me who you is, it's my fucking 4 pounds. Make me better, it's whatever. Getting cheddar, whipper, rudders. Don't get clever, hoes in sweaters. You my baby, make me better. Chill.
You know I'll always be by your side. I love you so much.
I love you too. A virgin when I met her, so you know I had to keep her tough. She wanted to stay pure, but was itching to get finger fucked. The most reliable when she with me, I don't need no luck. After the first hit, you know, I had to clean her up. Up close and personal would get your ass missing. Good relationship, we even better long distance. Better than my ex, I had to tell my niggas probably. My last bitch was tripping, she ain't tell me about her bodies. You the evidence that the good Lord be blessing me. Started off basic, then I bought you some accessories. Always keep you next to me, rarely ever stressing me. The first one barking when you think a nigga testing me. I'ma move it by myself, but baby, you gon' move the crowd. Set a nigga up just to lay his ass down. You never run for nothing, baby, you go round for round. They ask me who you is, it's my fucking 4 pounds. Make me better, it's whatever. Getting cheddar, whipper, rudders. Don't get clever, hoes in sweaters. You my baby, make me better.
Keep fucking playing with me, pussy, you gon' see what the fuck happens. see how fucking quickly you're gonna be underneath that motherfucking ground. You got the right
Yo,
fucking one.
gotta keep her tucked. Call a reaper up. Coconut butter finna go and grease her up. You been talking crazy, she don't like that. You might need an ice pack. Now she finna see what's up. What? The young G's have emerged. All love till it ain't. I come and lean on your curve. You ain't wanna learn now. She's gonna burn. She come from my rib like Eve when I'm turned. Don't give a fuck about you. Fear is what you bow to. The nines dumping out. Them tears is coming out you. I run around you. It's cheers to one of my peers. Find that fuckboy gene in you and cut it
I'ma
out.
move by myself, but baby, you gon' move the crowd. Set a nigga up just to lay his ass down. You never run for nothing, baby, you go round for round. They ask me who you is, it's my fucking 4 pounds. Make me better, it's whatever. Getting cheddar, whip up rudders. Don't get clever, hoes in sweaters. You my baby, make me better.
You know I keep a bad bitch when it come to the drama. Cheated on my chick Fifth with this bitch named Llama. Fifth got mad, went and told her father. OG in the hood, niggas called him Revolver. Basically, he ain't fuck with clips. Shotgun went behind my back on some sucker shit. Went and told Fifth how I cheated with this other.
It just stopped. Clips broke the track.
Damn.
What was that? What the hell?
That's cool. You got the gist.
I got
You got the idea.
Clips broke. It just stopped. It just was like, nope.
It was that shotgun bar. When I heard that shit, I was like, why you did that shit on my track, bro?
Yeah, damn. Well, they're going to have to hear the rest. When the album comes out, when is that?
Black Friday.
Black Friday. So we got a lot of good stuff coming up here. So you got your release Black Friday. We got October 25th, Oblivion.
For sure.
We got the Alien Podcast, sir.
We got
on Saturday.
City Squad Podcast, season 3, starting back up now. My dog Rose back in the streets.
Okay,
that's coming back again this year.
When are y'all y'all have a date yet that you're dropping stuff, or what's up?
We'll probably start dropping episodes in December.
I'm with it. Yeah.
Lucas got some other short films he's working on. There's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah. I like it. Los, what you got, bro? Yeah. You've been telling funnies. Which? I'm going to play this real quick.
Yeah, that's facts.
It's a rap.
Damn. But I can see that, especially in this city, because everybody try to eat off the rapper. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a promoter's world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear that. Shit.
The promoter's the real hustler and the real rapper.
Yeah, that
they
was
on
like,
top of the promoters ain't dropping. They got the finances to do it. They got everybody following them, and they still can't drop a banger.
yeah, that's facts.
To me, it's funny when a promoter's like, I'm in it for the artist, and they're an artist. Yeah, so it's funny how that works.
Oh yeah, red flag.
Yeah,
Sign to a nigga, then sign to a nigga, sign to another nigga. who never got on.
You saw a little clip that Los had posted up where it was talking about the promoter being the drug dealer?
Nah, you got it?
Yeah, I have it somewhere here. I think I do.
I just break it down, man. I break it down to these people try
Let
to
me see
make
if I
it
can
away.
find it real quick. We'll play it real quick.
Promoters gonna hate me, but it is what it is. I'm not a promoter.
You said I'm not a promoter. Where is it here? You had it on here.
Yeah, I be telling people all the time, Los, is like, by the time y'all go pay your $50, $100 to perform at a showcase, 20 of y'all could have rented out the joint yourself and kept the door.
You know what I'm talking? Or you could have just invested on online promotion and got to see way more followers than the 20 people, 30, 40, 50 people that were in the club.
That were also rappers and really don't give a fuck about what you're talking about.
That really don't give a fuck about you. They were looking for people that's going to spend money, and everybody's just looking to, hey, I'm performing in a room full of a bunch of people that's doing the exact same thing I'm doing.
Facts.
Right.
And, you know, everybody's ego gets in the way of that. If it was a bunch of artists that came together and said, yo, let's all drop a record and put all of our money together, we could make some shit happen. Nah, they don't do that.
Listen, I've been there. That's what the when I was talking about the paper line thing, that's what that was. When we did that soundtrack, I opened it up to everybody in Tampa, bro. I put posts out there, hey, yo, there's a movie being shot here, blah, blah, blah. Y'all want to get on the soundtrack? We're working on it. Some people did, but some people just didn't. I've had conversations in the background, damn, hey, let's work together. I'll put my resources with you. Let's put it behind one artist, push them, try to get them there. The lack of unity is how you get Doechii winning a Grammy and half of Tampa don't even know who she is. Not saying it wasn't warranted. Like, she's dope. I knew who she was, but I looked at the post like, oh, who is this? I'm like, yeah, you don't know because she didn't have to pay to perform, bro. She left to go get it. That's what you got to do. Tampa supports you once you leave and go, and other people support you. That's when they want to support you.
That's facts.
Yep.
And on that note,
man, what it do, what it is, man. It's your boy Los to the Diggity. And I'm going to put y'all up on game on something that I realized once I stepped away from certain things. Listen, the music game, I compare it to the dope game. You feel me? Because check me out. People chase the high. That's why dope dealers make money. People chase the high. Now think about it. As an artist, when you pay $20 to get on an open mic show, that is 50 other artists is doing it. Bro, you're chasing the reggies, the regular low grade of whatever dope it is. Now, when you got a bigger bag, what can you purchase? You could purchase the Open Up for Future, to open up for something, but at the end of the day, you're still chasing that high. And remember, the promoter is the dope dealer. Yo, it's your boy Los Diggity, man. I'm just dropping game, yo. Y'all know what it is. Let's go.
No, that's facts. Literally just what I had just said.
Shout out T.O. for that one.
But you know, the
boy,
bad
T.O.
that bad business that we talking about, and just the not knowing. Like, for instance, like on this project, we got a club song with Tampa, Tony, and Jay. You know who Jay Dash is? He had a song called WAP that platinum, millions and millions of stream, right? So I'm
still
like,
play it to this day.
Exactly, right? He got his one, right? But so let me just say this real quick. I was like, I think I want a female on the song. I reached out to several female rappers in Tampa, and they're like, oh, yeah, I like the song. One was like, oh, you got a budget for it? I'm like, you want me to pay you to put you on a song with a platinum artist? And that's the kind of shit. I respect your mind, but you're kind of stupid, respectfully, because the whole goal is when you when the song comes out and it starts streaming, you hit his algorithm and boost your shit up. You would pay for that anyway. You would go out and hand your money to put your songs on playlists or whatever to try to get that buzz up versus just, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the lack of, you know what I'm saying? It's
I'm
like
inviting you to hop on a track, basically.
With a platinum artist, and you ask me what the budget is. And you ain't got no following.
You gotta remember, people don't like putting the work in. They want to go straight to the top. It's with everything.
Facts.
The young generation, the new generation, the steps of building your work history, your credibility, all that shit. They don't want to do that. They're it, and they want to go straight to the top. And I mean, I respect it, but life doesn't really work like that. And that's just me speaking through experience of being about to be 38 years old. Life
Facts.
just doesn't work like that.
And you can see the habits of people. You can see why some people stay at the bottom. It's like, oh, I see why you ain't never. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, fool, you still what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't sugarcoat that shit. Fuck it. I tell them. And imagine that. Look, that's what I say. Like I love the comedy. Imagine that, bro. I've seen cities I've never seen in the first year of doing comedy.
Go figure that.
Yeah.
Like, tell me how does that work? 20 years of dedication. Like, this is how I want to do it. I'm the fucking best rapper in the world. I'm fucking it and everything. But I'm in a city full of rappers that envy and want to be what I am. So it's not gonna work.
Facts.
Let me step out the zone. How many people can go be funny and go hold the microphone and still rock a crowd without the music, without the beat, without the producer, without none of that? Let's see if you can still entertain. And a lot of people get it twisted. They think they're a rapper. They're somebody who gets in front of a microphone and can rhyme. That is not an entertainer. That is not a performer. That has none of that things that make a superstar.
Right.
Make somebody worth spending money on.
Yeah, no, you absolutely right. Because you could rap, you could be the best rapper. Listen, I'm not no entertainer. I could get down and make a track. You know what I'm saying? I could sit there and you give me a beat and be like, oh yeah, let's talk about this. Let's put this together. I could write you something, but I'm not the best entertainer out there. Like that's why you got people like Rose, and this is also another thing: understanding your position. Understanding your position.
Preach.
You got niggas out there that want to be the man so fucking bad, bruh. But guess what? You just not you not him.
That's not your lane. Play your lane.
So if you got somebody like Los or Rose or somebody who is just a natural star, put your resources behind him.
That's facts.
But they don't want to do that because they want to be the man.
Yeah.
They better be the man, bro.
I've always said the music game is egos and consumerism. It's big egos, but at the end of the day, you're still just a consumer as an artist. The artist is a consumer, whether they realize it or not.
Yeah.
Why you say that? You gonna elaborate?
Huh?
I said, why you say that? You gonna elaborate?
Well, because you're paying for everything. At the end of the day.
Oh, so initially, you're saying initially.
It's not just initially, because if you really look at music, as an artist, I make music, right? I'm not selling that music. That music has no tangible value without something attached to it. I need a brand. I need a shirt. I need something physical that people can grab onto or an experience, like tours and concerts and merch. And the music itself is not it doesn't have its own tangible value. So at the end of the day, you're still paying.
I think once it did, but I agree with you today.
I do agree with you that once it did, but it doesn't anymore. And I think that even in the big leagues, they're still paying to get press releases and you know and get on tours, and they're still paying.
Right.
True. And it's a different business than regular business. In regular business, you go and look at something, right? And you say there's a gap. Boom, I can fill that gap. So I'm going to provide a service that fills that gap. I'm going to market that, and people are going to buy my services because the gap needs to be filled. It's a no-brainer, right? With music, it's different. I've got to create the illusion that you need my music in your life.
Right.
That you want to be part of this. That you want to buy into this. I got to create that first.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
And I feel like you got to buy your way into that.
Because I won't listen to a nigga just because I don't like him.
Yeah.
Facts. Like Lupe is the perfect example. I would not listen to Lupe Fiasco no matter how dope he was, because I hated Kick Push. That was my first introduction to him. I was like, this is trash. Never listened to him. I think the first album I actually sat and listened to was Beer, Chicken and Beer 2 or something. What was the name of that album? You don't listen to Lupe either. Look at that. Kick Push did you like that?
Not like that.
Yeah, but no. If I don't believe you, I think you. I ain't listening to you.
Yeah, that's how Solo felt about No Limit when he first heard No Limit.
What you got against No Limit?
Yeah, what you got against No Limit?
I'm just gonna say again, like you said, my palate's small. I've been biased for being somebody up north. I moved to Florida. I never really. I had to learn how to love the South music. I was all up north. I stand on it. It was bars and beats. Like you said, one trick pony. And to this day, I'm probably am a one trick pony. That's all I like. My music is the same way. What I listen to is the same thing. My palette and my system. If my system don't knock or boom back, I don't really rock with it. But then I was
I could
introduced
tell.
to. I was
I could tell by your reaction between the two songs, the Five Venoms you was, and then the other one with had the more trendy. You kind of just was sitting there listening. I could tell.
Yeah, that's fair. There you go. So then
Yeah.
I was introduced to Spanish music and reggaeton, and that became that for me. So when I moved to Florida, I had to learn to respect the Southern music. I just wasn't a fan of the glitz and glamour of Cash Money or No Limit or of they they wasn't rapping, bro. They was just selling. They were selling an art form. They were they were selling album covers. They were looking lavish, and I
I would
respect.
say Mia X may be one of your better female MCs.
Man, that's heavy
Okay.
statement
Yeah,
right there.
I
I'm
mean,
more a Raw Digger guy myself.
I like
yeah,
Raw
I'm more,
Digger.
yeah. C Murder, I guess. C Murder.
I didn't say nothing about C Murder. I didn't say nothing about C Murder. I said Mia. I said Mia X.
He's gonna go silk the Shaka.
Mystical, even though I don't listen to him too much anymore because he raping chicks and stuff. But Mystical was what is that guy too?
Fiend.
Oh, Fiend was fire too.
Fiend
You're
was
right.
fire.
Fiend was fire.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Everybody got their opinions. You know what I mean?
everybody got their thing. Solo, what you got going on with Tunnel Vision before we head out? What's up?
Right now we're just working on. We're doing podcasting. We're doing what we got coming up. We got serving our community. We're trying to find ways that we can serve the homeless, not just feed them. We're trying to find ways to get them. I feel like just feeding the homeless is kind of like giving them a quick drug, and they're always gonna come back. They're gonna need. So we trying to find ways to get them, cleaned up, to get them IDs, to get them bikes so they can get to work.
That's what's up.
To get them out of the ways that they are. We trying to find a community center that we can bring like portable showers to bring them in so they can shower and they can feel good about themselves. And you know what I'm saying? Some of the waves that happened over here was people were being so disruptive, and they were feeding these homeless people like soups, and in the soups they were putting rat poison in it. You know what I'm saying? And killing, the homeless, and it's just things like that. And not just that, more of I got an issue with these churches out here that don't focus on like single parents. You know what I'm saying? There was a couple kids that went 15 years old killing each other out here, and not one of them decided to knock on the door to see if they needed something, to see if, they needed, some attention. And this is where our kids are going south. So we're trying to find ways to provide for the community, talking to a few businesses. We're going to do a big turkey drive to provide meals. And I think for Christmas, we're going to do kicks and toys. So I'm setting up some with the Nike dealers and all that, so you get 200 sneakers for kids. But I want to pull up to their cribs. I don't like telling a homeless person, come pull up to this place. I want to pull up, and single mothers or single parents. I want to pull up, and even if we don't have to, I don't want to go inside your home, but I want to take the Puerto Rican culture. How in Puerto Rican culture, when it's to this community, they would pull up to people's houses and they would bring food, and they would bring we call it what we call it when we would pull up with music instruments, and we would like perform parrandas, like music instruments,
Yeah.
and we will pull up and we will like serenade you pretty much in love and respect, and then bring those to those type of houses and provide toys and gifts for them at the same time and make them feel welcome.
We did not serenade them. We showed up at 2:00 in the morning going, que no me da la gana, que no me voy de aquí hasta por la mañana. Basically, no, we're not leaving. And you're going to give us basically coffee and drinks. Those are parrandas back in the day.
We're not trying to do that. We're not trying to go that far. You know what I'm saying? But we want to be able to pull up and love our community. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting tired of these churches just building churches everywhere else in the world, and then I take care in their backyard. So that's our main focus. We stopped music for a while. Hopefully we could jump back on that. But I think my focus right now is there's a lot of people in this community that needs help.
Where you at?
I'm in Spring Hill, Hernando County.
Okay. Yeah, let me know. Let me know about that. See, you know what I'm saying? I'll be down there.
Yeah. We working on some stuff for Thanksgiving will be the next thing, and then Christmas. But before that, we trying to do a community drive. to bring some stuff for you. We just bought like 200 packs of toiletries and some stuff like that. We're trying to provide some meals for them and just trying to figure out a way where we can get them set up and get them out of the woods.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And into back into life.
That's what's up. Respect. That's what's up.
I feel
That's
that.
it, bro.
What up, Double Up? What you got going on?
Man, been busy rocking with you. So we got a couple of events, man, with the AV popping up. Hampton Homecoming, got a couple of events going on for Hampton Homecoming. Shout out to HU. DC coming up. And just staying busy, man.
You was in the biggest Target in the world today, DJing, were you not?
I was at huge Target. Shout out to Target over here trying to make some moves with that. Yeah, man, just staying busy, bro. I love every time I come over here and visit, I hear some dope music, man.
Yeah.
I bet you don't like.
Shout out to you.
I bet you don't like showing your passport at the entrance, though.
Stupid.
Look, and they were asking people for IDs. I thought it was a little strange.
Nah, bro.
They was asking people for IDs. I did think it was a little strange.
That's crazy.
He left me outside for 3 hours in the morning, son. I almost got shot.
This mud.
Hey, but I would like to partner up with y'all because we actually have a program, Learn to Swim, and we have a grant where we want to get kids that are black and brown into the swimming pool and learning how to swim, seeing that we're in Florida.
That's what's
the
up.
The number one cause for death with black and brown kids under the age of 3 is drowning. So giving them drowning prevention, and for the older kids, being able to actually become certified lifeguards and be able to get some jobs through the program that we have there as well as extending it to the parents, because in the black community it's sometimes generational as far as being able to swim.
Show is.
So and being afraid of water. So with that being said, any attention we can bring to the cause, we're looking for kids, we're looking for partners to get the kids out to the facility. So if you have people, church groups, anything that is interested in that and learning how to swim, please get at me.
That's what's
That's
up.
fire.
Look at all. I know it's beautiful. Y'all do something, man. I like y'all boys, man. That's good. Pause. Not like that.
See, Los, he knows how to use the pause. How come you don't know how to use the pause?
Los had a
froze.
Yeah, it looks like Los froze.
Paused.
Oh damn,
Los
he paused. Oh hell no! But yeah, we got the Alien Podcast on Saturday coming up 6:00 p.m. We're gonna be live talking about the incoming spaceship that's coming to visit us. Apparently, BB wants to welcome the spaceship. So
I'm not even gonna ask him.
Yeah.
We got For the Record coming up. We're gonna be reviewing. That's where me and my son. As I was telling you about, where we review the albums and stuff like that.
We definitely need to make that happen.
So, and I like that one because that was like stretching past the different eras and father and son kind of vibe there. And then we got live music, the ETD Oblivion, October 25th. I'm putting the pay-per-view link out to this week so that way people can start purchasing. And then and live music review on Halloween. We're having a Halloween special. It actually falls on Halloween.
It's going to be interesting.
This is going to be an interesting one.
It's going to be interesting.
So we're going to have our little Halloween stream and then our Halloween after party.
I'm with it.
So a lot of food. Johnny, what's up? Any last shout outs? Where they going to follow? What's up?
Yeah, www.citysquadent.com. We got the face-offs up there. We got some of the battles from Epilogue, from the last battle. New music up there. All of the artists that we got. Shout out to Rose. Shout out to Racked Up Slim. Shout out to Noel. Shout out to Mad Smooth. Shout out to Tinley. Shout out to... Let me stop shouting out people because I'm going to forget somebody and then they
ain't going to be mad at you.
Yep. So shout out to the whole squad.
Well, shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all sliding through.
Yep.
I appreciate y'all sliding through today.
Thank you. I appreciate you. It's always love. It's always love. You know what I'm
always, bro. Always, bro.
Always dope.
Well, we out. Share, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Lowe's still on pause. Y'all go follow him.
It's the face that paused too. It's hilarious.
Oh man, we are so clipping this up. All right, Solo. Appreciate you, bro. All right.
Bless, bro. Salute, Kings.
Peace.
Fear.
Who said light don't come from pitch black? Who said one life can make an impact? Who said they rules can rule on our maps? Who said that? Who said that?
All this game come for free, don't worry. Money don't make you rich, don't worry. Smiling don't cost a thing, don't worry. Ain't no price on that shit. All this game come from you, don't worry. It's your voice and it's too, don't worry. Who else gon' speak the truth, don't worry. It's our time in this bitch.
The news say this is the sound of our society. Stress levels high, sound like your anxiety. People getting high, drugs come in variety. Cause pharmaceuticals ain't gon' profit off of sobriety. The streets say this is the sound of our struggle. We live check to check, 9 to 5 hustle. Try fast money, the feds just might bust you. Everybody snitching, so nigga, we don't trust you. The youth say this the sound of confusion. Who left the God, the problem child to solutions. Daddy done left me, the old head's useless. And mama say I'm just like him, goddamn. The women say this sound like my frustration. Broke ass niggas, they ain't shit. I hate men, he better drop a bag, a purse, a vacation. Ain't no being faithful, fuck him and then replace him. The men say, don't this sound like bullshit? Want 6 figures from a nigga, but won't fuck a man below 6 feet if he ain't rich. Y'all too hard on a nigga, that's why life's a bitch. And we say this shit sound like an agenda. Sound the alarm, we tryna forewarn niggas. Pit me against you, what really is the issue? Good and evil, black and white, convince you. Rich and poor, gay and straight, offend you. Divide and conquer, that there's the mantra. They play both sides, all of our enemies sponsored. Amplified chaos, feel like the vibe's way off. The savior is unity, we all coach contra. Lean into your conscience, think for yourself, cause false prophets, they can't help, they just profit. Look inside, you'll find the wealth they can't pocket. I said move, damn, let me speak. I got something to set you free. I got something that you can't find. I got that shit to blow your mind. I got something to make you move. This that shit that make you break the rules. I got that shit the raw nigga proof. And now it's all up to you.
Yo, my nigga, look, the baby need new shoes and the rent pass due. Shit's getting harder every day, thank God we made it through. No me importa si no entiendes. If you don't understand, don't trip, de pa mi gente. Donde sea que esté, estoy contigo, mira al frente. Sigue atente contra la corriente. Muchos se han ahogado en mi flow por accidente. Hay que tener fe, no te preocupes de las cosas de la vida que no puedes resolver. Habla con Dios, siempre está presente. No estás solo, eres suficiente. So you gotta have faith. No te preocupes de la gente en tu vida que no puedes entender. Todos no son amigos, solo pocos son fiel. Mira las cicatrices de mi piel. What else can I say?
Yeah, back to life. I came from sacrifice. Combat my vice. I rap on mics. I'm a afterlife. Still gonna be black as Christ. So don't cross me, cause he might feel. Had to take it back to basics. Brick by brick, my foundation. Like a drug. Love is the law of our creation. I follow the law, and that's what makes me a real nigga.
All this game come for free, don't worry. Money don't make you rich, don't worry. Smiling don't cost a thing, don't worry. Ain't no price on that shit. All this game come from you, don't worry. It's your voice and it's too, don't worry. Who else gon' speak the truth, don't worry. It's our time in this bitch.
Who said light don't come from pitch black? Who said one life can make an impact? Who said they rules can rule on our maps? Who said that? Who said that? Who said light don't come from pitch black? Who said one life can make an impact? Who said they rules can rule on our maps? Who said that? Who said that?
Let's sing this.